Hello everybody, my name is Alasdair. You may have seen me, heard of me in some of Darius videos, and today, as requested by many of you in his comments, we're going to be doing a modding video. First thing you'll need, of course, is Giants Editor. No, not Giants Editor, Farm Simulator 19. Here's the website. There it is, Farm Simulator 19, that's what you need. This is PC only, you can only edit mods on PC. Second of all, you'll need here Giants Editor version 8.22 64-bit. This works only on Windows, fortunately, so Mac users, well, sucks to be you. You do need a GDN account to download this. Again, link will be in the description for this. Just download that, bada bing bada boom. I've already got it, so cancel that. And then we need some stuff to install. Today I'm going to teach how to install these Hella custom lights. So download them. You can see here 4 different lights. Yada yada yada. We're going to put them on. Then we are also going to install this coloured light pack by Castle. Download them as well. It is pretty much the exact same for everything else, really. Hella, same with all these lights, them lights, and pretty much the same. What I will also teach you is these boxes. We teach how to install them. Again, there you go, there's your box, download prefab. Of course, we will need a tractor to put these on. What we'll do is we do right here. Get them, download. As you can see here, I have a mods in progress folder, but what you need to do is you need to go new folder and name it FS19 edits. You then need to create 2 new folders, one called i3D parts and the other one is edited tractors. You then need to go to your downloads and the tractor you are going to edit, Control X to cut that, then go to your FS19 edit, edited tractor, paste that into there. You then need to get the 3 parts that we're going to install, Control X to cut, again FS19 edits, i3D parts. i3D is the file format that FS19 uses. You then paste it into there. For everything you need to go select all, right click, extract all, extract. Extract that. And extract that. You need to do the same for the tractor, so right click, extract all, extract. You then need to fire up Giants Editor, after you've installed it from the link provided in the description. As you can see here, Giants Editor 64-bit 8.22. You may see I have material editing and custom shaders here. If you do not have these on your Giants Editor, if you don't have your scenograph or your attributes, you just need to go Window and pick them out from here. You then need to go to import your tractor, go File, Open, go to your FS19 edits, edited tractors, do C6, here you can see here, i3D file format, there we go, open that up. To move around in Giants Editor, first of all, it is always recommended to where is it? Create a camera, and just in case, so you're not moving around, the camera's already on the tractor. The basic controls of Giant's Editor is right click to rotate, left click to select, and scroll wheel to zoom in and out, move about, etc. The first thing we shall be adding is the Hello Customize. You need to import, go to import, F19 edits, i3D parts, Hello Custom Prefab. Today we shall do, let's go green. You need to go open. As you can see here, it has spawned down at the bottom, the i3D light. See here, this arrow, and this arrow all control movement. There are then these circular type things which control rotation, as you can see here on rotate Y. When I move that, the numbers move out. Exact same on rotate X and Z. I will just reset these all to 0. Same with the translate. Just reset them all to 0. Also, the little cubes here, as you can see on the scale, make it bigger or larger. I would recommend, if you accidentally mess this up, just all reset to 1. 1 is the standard size. You can see here on our scenograph we have components on the tractor. Here is the axle, here is the main tractor. For this to work, you need to select Hello Working Light Square. You need to press Ctrl X to cut it, which, as you can see, removes it. You then need to do is you need to click on the visual. You then need to scroll about to try and find where you want to put your lights on. Here we need to put it on the D6206 visual. Depending on what tractor you do, whether it has a cab or not, it will make a difference. On modern tractors, it is recommended that you put it in the closest scenograph to the cab, e.g. directly on the cab, as FS19 simulates cab suspension, so if it moves up and down and it's not in the correct scenograph, the cab will move up and down, but the light will stay static and it will just look weird. But as this is an old tractor, it doesn't matter, as long as it is within the main component, you are okay. So as you can see, click on visual, go Ctrl V to paste the light. The light is now pasted. Use your main arrow to move it around. What we shall do is we shall go move it along to here, have it at the front, have it a bit off to the side, just to there I would say, and just slowly move it down to there. If you want, depending on the light, as you can see here, when we select this, it's just the light and not the bracket, so we can actually angle the light down, then select this again and just move it forward a bit. I'm guessing you are normal and don't just have one light like this, so what you want to do is you want to do Ctrl D to duplicate the light. As you can see here on our scenograph we have 2 lights. To get it perfectly parallel on the other side, what you want to do is on this red arrow you can see that it is translate X is where it is moving, that is where we do it too. What you want to do is you want to Ctrl Z to reset it, and put a minus in front of it, so it is perfectly symmetrical, that's the word, to the light. To then make the lights actually light up, it will vary a lot depending on depending on your light, which light you use. But it is often, they will often say somewhere in that extracted document there will often be a readme in document which you read, and it will tell you which is the correct index path to use. On these there isn't, so it is just a bit of trial and error, but I have trial and error, and it is, you see this one, work front static. What you need to do is you need to go to your documents, edited tractor, FS19 edit, edited tractor, Dute, and as you can see here, XML document. There are two XML documents in this tractor, same with many. The first one is called mod desk. That is simply a brief description of the mod, e.g. when it's uploaded to ModHub, the horsepower, size, name of it in English and many other languages. We don't need that just yet. What we need is the tractor XML. You see here, DO6 series. You need to go right click it again, open with Notepad. You then need to use this quick command, Control F, and search up lights. Go find next, find next, find next. What we need is default lights. There we go, that is the correct light. What you then want to do is you want to copy this with Control C, then go on to the next line, press Control V, and just quickly paste it in there and indent it with the rest. You can see here this shader node section. You need to remove that, and you get your shader node from index path here. You need to copy that, Control C to copy it, and then Control V to paste it into the correct shader. You see here, intensity, I will just put that at 20, that's a standard measurement rule really for FS19. Do the exact same, copy it, and paste it. But as you can tell, if you click on that, expand it and expand it, go to work inside, work front static, the index path has changed a bit because it's a different. Every single thing on this scenograph has its own individual index path, so everything will be different. Nothing will be the same. There are some things that will change slightly, maybe a number or two, but as you can see here, so completely different. So you need to copy it with Control C back into here, and the shader node, just delete that and paste that into there. Again, intensity at 20. We will also be adding color light pack prefab, exact same file, import files. Here you see they are in your FS edits folder. What you need to do is pick your colour. I think we shall go green light to match the Dute. Again, open that up. As you can see, same as with the other light, it has spawned down here. Again, as usual, Control X to cut it and just paste it into the lights there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the front grille. As you can see, it is rotated wrong. As you can see, it's on the rotate X. I'll 90 degrees, so we shall just put in 90 degrees right there. For my liking, these are a bit too big, so on scale we shall do 0.5, 0.5, and again 0.5. Then move it to the correct position using the arrows. Just stick it about there. I'd say there. There we go. Again, Control D to duplicate it. As we figured out before, this red arrow is the x-axis, so we put a minus in front of it, and it is exactly symmetrical to the other one. As you can see here, they're not placed perfectly, but again, you can just fiddle with how you want them to be, really. Again, with these, they doesn't matter as much which index path you use. So to do the XML for these lights, again, as usual, in your XML, just copy and paste that line. Oops. Then just copy that line, indent it to the correct position, and as you can see here, light types. First of all, because these are small lights, what we'll do is we'll put our intensity to 10. As you can see here, light types. What we shall do is, doesn't matter for this mod, but on some mods, there is different light states. But yeah, as you can see here, light types 0 and 3. So for this, we shall these two we should do 0 and 3. 0 space 3, exactly copying it. Oh. I've lost that, where is it? So yeah, here we go, here's your default lights, and to get the shader node, as usual, index path, just copy that into the shader node, right there, for the lights. Again, index path, slightly different index path on this one, into the shader node. Save that, Control S, just to be safe, and we are really done with this, so you can just close down your notepad. As you can see here on the scene graph, we've got this selected. On your material editing section is where you can see we have gloss map and normal map, same with the header light. We have a gloss map and a normal map. These are all textures for your light. What you need to do is you need to copy the shapes file and the DDS file, copy them from your where your parts are from, and you need to go into edited tractors, the tractor textures, and paste it in there. The shapes file actually doesn't need to go in there. That needs to go into that's not necessary really. And so all you need to do is you need to copy the DDS file over. Same for the header lights. As you see, nothing necessary to copy over here. But that's something you always just need to check, is you need to check that there's any textures to be put in, or else it will probably turn up grey in your, well, turn up grey in the file. Next thing I'm going to add, and the final thing is going to say import i3D parts and this box. Sorry, just had to call there. So yes, we're going to add the box, which is this i3D file. Just open that up. As you can see, there are two boxes. Some modders will do this, some will just have two separate i3D files, like a big box and a small box. This modder has decided to do one i3D file with both boxes in. We're going to just use the small box, so we shall select the big box and delete it. Again, click on the small box, Control X to cut it, go to the visuals, Control V to paste it into the correct part of the scene graph. We shall lift it up to here and just move it around a bit, move it around as you do. Just slide it into place there, sits very nicely onto there. Because this is just a visual object, there is no need to do any XML work. Just the only thing to be aware of, as same with the lights, as you can see here, if we just go into, there we go, you can see that's not necessary, but these two DDS files are of the texture. So same again, select the two, they'll normally be three textures they'll to select from. I've been normal, specular and diffuse, and you, for this box there's only a normal and a specular, so we'll just copy them, select them, Control C, FS edit, edit attractors, into the dudes, into the textures, and paste it there, which is fine. What you want to do, once you are happy with everything placed and you think you've got your XML right, save your XML, go to File, Save, and save the Giants editor file and just close it. As you can see here in the file of the dudes is all of these files here. You can also see the mod desk. I mentioned this earlier, and what you need to do is you need to go to Notepad, and where you hit, you can see here where it says title. What we shall do is we shall do edited version, just so we can distinguish between the two versions of it. So just mod desk, that's all you need to do in here is just save the file, save it, shut it down. So that is this set to go. Then need to do is select all of them, right click, send to compressed zipped folder. See, compressing, and it will let you choose the file name. We shall name this when you cannot have a space in a file name, so people either use dots or underscores. I use underscores. We do edited. There you go. So most people have problems with their mod showing up in game because there is normally a space in the file name. To prevent this, just click on it and just remove any space. What we shall now do is we shall click on it, press Control C to copy it, Documents, My Games, Farming Simulator 19, Mods, paste it into there. That is the wrong thing, I didn't copy it properly, my mistake. There we go, copy it again, Documents, My Games, Farming Simulator 19, Mods, paste it into there. Once you have loaded up FS19, I would recommend starting a new save game on a vanilla map with no mods apart from the one you have edited to reduce mod conflicts. There you go, what else, yada yada. There we go, here it is, Duke Series Edited Version. Click on that, start. So start your game, as you would normal. Go to your shop, small tractors. There we go, we do. Aha, now you see. As I said, I've done it myself. Oh, here. I've done it myself. The box is not showing up with the correct textures. Again, my fault. I must have put the wrong textures in. But as you just saw, I've just changed my settings. Sorry. That's off. We have both the lights working. As you can see, these won't come on when I press one button. These come on when I press another button. There you go. There are your lights working for you. Unfortunately, I have, when I told you to put the correct textures in, I mustn't have put the correct textures in. But, well, at least you know how to do that now, I suppose. Just to sort this out, all you need to do is just mess around a bit and make sure you put all the correct textures in. Also, I've just not set it right. It's a bit too high, but again, just mess around with Giant's Editor, work it out how you want. But I would say that's a successful modding vid. Yeah, I would say that's a successful modding vid. Again, this is just trial and error. This is just trial and error to get things right. Just take you a while. Of course, please subscribe to Dara's channel. Leave a like. Comment if you want any more modding vids and what of. I will be doing some more in the future for Dara, either on my channel or on his. Also, remember kids, never pay or trade mods to get edits, because it is this simple. Really, absolutely no need to pay for it. The whole reason I've done this video is because I'm sick and tired of people paying real money to get stuff done and just getting ripped off. As you can see, easy peasy lemon squeezy, I can do it. I will again do more in the future for you, and bye, and as Dara would say, luck.